Hey, this is Riley with Main Street ROI, and today I just wanted to talk about one of the biggest mistakes that I see when auditing accounts, and it has to do with bidding strategies. So, bidding strategies are set at the campaign level, and these bidding strategies indicate to Google what the goal is here. So, is it to maximize the number of clicks that you're getting, or get as many conversions as you can? What is the goal here for this campaign? The mistake that I see is that a lot of campaigns are using manual CPC or enhanced CPC bidding. Now, this is something that used to be a best practice, and we used to really try to be very careful about what keyword bids were set to. And so you would go to the keywords tab here, and you would set very specific bids for individual keywords and say, I'm willing to pay $4 a click for this keyword and not a penny more, or $3 for that one. That would be manual CPC. Enhanced CPC does allow for some wiggle room, but both of those together suggest that you're really optimizing for the cost for each click, which suggests that the only meaningful criteria for whether or not this is a valuable click is how much you paid for it. And nowadays with automated bidding, there are just other options. So, for example, with something like maximize conversions bidding, Google will take into consideration what are called contextual signals. So, where was the user physically located relative to the business when they did that search? What device were they on? What does their search interest look like? Are they more likely to convert, in which case Google will increase the bid, or are they less likely, in which case Google will decrease the bid? So that's really the benefit of, like in this case, a maximize strategy. And generally speaking, the lead gen accounts that I work on, I generally go with a maximized bidding strategy because it's ultimately going to get them more conversions, which is what they want. They want form submissions and phone calls, and max conversions is a good way to do that. A quick word of warning, though, is if you do opt into maximize conversions and you change campaigns to that bidding strategy, very quickly you'll probably get a recommendation here in the recommendations tab to add what's called a target CPA. And what that is Google's trying to get you to add a number, a dollar value for, we understand you want to maximize conversions, but is there a particular cost that you'd like to get those conversions at? So if, for example, $10 per conversion was an attractive amount to pay for each conversion, then I could add a target CPA to my campaign bidding strategy, and so that would change the bidding strategy to maximize conversions with a target CPA. The problem with that is that the way maximize bidding strategies work is you set your average daily budget for the campaign and you're on max conversions, and so you tell Google, okay, here's my budget, get me as many conversions as you can within that budget. That differs from target CPA bidding in that if you say, okay, max conversions, if they're $10, then that tells Google, okay, if there are conversions for $10, get me all of them. And what ends up happening is that oftentimes, small accounts that add a target CPA to their campaigns will be limited by budget, like right away. And then Google will hit them with a recommendation that they like triple their budget, because oftentimes, small business owners, small accounts, they don't have very large budgets, and so they're not gonna be able to just triple their budget. Um, so that's why I typically recommend not adding a target CPA if you decide to go with max conversions. There's a lot more about bidding strategies I could go into, but I think that pretty much covers the big mistake. Just don't use manual CPC bidding in 2023. And of course, if you have any questions about bidding strategies or anything else, please reach out to us. And I'll see you guys at the next tip.